all central banks seem to have challenges at the moment, Alex. I think the Turkish decision today is really sort of emblematic of the different diverging paths that we're seeing between various central banks. A huge hike from the new central bank. What happened to gradual? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, dollar lira is now down by 5%. I mean, it was a huge move. It was the biggest hike in years, 750 basis point worth of hikes. I mean, that's enormous. We kind of want to delve into that because it did very much surprise the market. Bloomberg's Turkey bureau chief, Onur joins us now. Onur, as Guy said, what did happen to gradual?
Well, we don't know what happened to gradual because just last month, as you said, Central Bank Governor Hafize Gaye Erkan kept her narrative that rate hikes would be gradual going forward. And judging by last month's 250 basis point rate hike, the expectation was that this month's increase would probably somewhere around that level. But the Turkish Central Bank increased its rates, its key rate to 25% from 17.5, and that's the biggest increase. Not only that's the biggest increase in 5 years, but the current level of Turkish policy rate is actually the highest in 2 decades. So whatever happened between last month and now, the Turkish Central Bank definitely seems to have changed gears and really stunned markets today.
Oh no, do we think this means that rates have got significantly higher to go from here? Are people talking about a much higher terminal rate? How far are they going to now go, do we think, in terms of this rate hiking cycle?
Right before today's rates decision, I think the general expectation was that the Turkish Central Bank would probably end the year with a policy rate somewhere below 25%. But just today, the actual policy rate actually came to 25%, and it doesn't look like the Turkish Central Bank is going to stop its tightening cycle anytime soon. At least that's not the impression we got from today's rates decision, the statement, the central bank statement. Now, to put things into perspective, yes, the policy rate is at the highest in nearly 2 decades. This was the biggest increase in nearly 5 years, but still Turkish policy rate is more than 20 percentage points below the inflation, the rate of inflation, which is just below 50%. So is there room to go for the Turkish Central Bank? Yes, there is. But we don't know how far, how fast they will go because the new forward guidance by the newly administered central bank management has been there just for 2 months, and we have yet to see enough evidence to know what exactly gradual means for the Turkish Central Bank governor. First 650 and 1250 basis points, and now 750. So hard to see an existing pattern here, so to speak.